What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. How is everyone doing? I hope you're having a great day. With that said, though, we have a few news stories and a few questions, so let's dive into the tech news. First, our first story is about the cameras for the Galaxy S22 Ultra and what you should expect, because they seem like they have changed ever so slightly. So this is a tweet from Ice Universe, who's saying that the S22 Ultra camera setup, previously we were thinking it was 108, 12, 12, and 12 megapixels, but the correct one is 108 megapixels, 10, 10, and 12 megapixels on there. We're going to get a 108 megapixel improved version of the HM3 main M1 lens on there with a 1.33 inch 0.8 aperture on there, and the other cameras will be a 12 megapixel Sony, another 10 megapixel Sony, and another 10 megapixel Sony. So they should theoretically be slightly different than the cameras that we got with the S21 Ultra, due to the fact that they're using different cameras, or at least slightly different cameras on there. So all good signs to hopefully something new and extravagant in terms of photo taking with the Galaxy S22 Ultra. Not that the Galaxy S21 Ultra is a slouching really anyway for taking photos, but we again should see improved photos with the new S22 Ultra. Speaking of the cameras with the Galaxy S22 phones, well, when are we gonna get a 200 megapixel sensor like we were promised, or at least we thought we were promised through rumors the past maybe year or so? Well, it seems like it's going to be a little ways out, due to the fact that, again, another tweet from Ice Universe saying that the 200 megapixel camera will be adopted by Motorola, then by Xiaomi in the second half of next year, and then in 2023 by Samsung. So 2023 if you're a Samsung fan for the 200 megapixel camera. Just to add on to that, it's not like we really need a 200 megapixel camera. Where are you posting this? Instagram? It's, you know, we already know what they do with that. They basically downgrade the crap out of those photos. The next few stories are really interesting, and it's a look into the future of what to expect with Samsung tablets and laptops and Z Flip and Fold 4 as well. So let's just dive into all these different tweets from this. This is coming from Tron and the Naver site. I'll link it down below like I always do. And the first tweet saying, new products with new tech in 2022. Model with a sliding display. Announcement will come in a teaser form, discussing prototype reveal around the time of the Z Fold series 4th generation unpacked after considering its development progress. Now, this sounds to me like a phone or a tablet with a sliding display. We've seen some renders of possibly what this could look like, but this is very interesting. It doesn't sound like it's probably going to come out in 2022. It just sounds like we're going to see potentially what it will look like, and it sounds like it'll probably end up coming out in 2023. The next one comes about the Z Fold form factor in a laptop and tablet. We've heard about this previously as well. The display portion and keyboard portion of this Z tablet is all in display form, real glass display. Early unpacked may happen around the Z tablet display production timeline. So again, is this going to come out this year, next year? It sounds a little too futuristic for this to come out in 2022. Will it come out? Possibly. I just won't be surprised if it gets pushed back a little bit, but it is seemingly kind of interesting to have a all glass phone, laptop, tablet type device with, you know, a separate area for videos and watching the screen, and then another one with a virtual keyboard on top of some glass. So super interesting with that. And then we're getting down into some Z Fold 4 and Flip 4, saying that the Z Fold 4 and Flip 4, and this is, I think, an unfortunate thing, are not going to be a generation jump. Almost like, think about like an iPhone thing where it was like an S, where it had like just a couple of improved features, and it sounds like that's what the Fold 4 and Flip 4 are going to be. It's saying that they will be equipped with an improved ultra thin glass with noticeable difference, lighter weight, and a thinner chassis. And then there's, to add on to that as well, completely different thinner hinge and a new form. Minimum curve radius is less than 1.4 R. The hinge design and manufacturing costs will be lower, and production process has been simplified. Pressure when folded has been reduced and achieved ultra low curvature. So it sounds like what we're gonna get with the Z Flip 4 and Fold 4 is really a cheaper price. I think that's gonna be the biggest selling point about this. Don't be surprised if this drops down to $1,500 or even $1,600 at the low price for the Z Fold 4, and maybe $900 or less for the Z Flip 4. And then to add on to that, thinner, lighter, maybe a little bit more durable, a little bit better feel in your hand. Maybe when you close it, it'll always feel tight. So there's some things I think, sounding like anyway, that it's gonna have. It just doesn't sound like, you know, if you have this phone, then you're like, oh, should I wait for the Z Fold 4 because it's 9 months away? Should I wait because it's gonna be so much better? Honestly, it doesn't sound like it's gonna be that much better. It sounds like it's only going to be like better design, not so much better features or software or anything like that. It sounds like it's gonna be very tiny steps in the future right now anyway for the Z Fold 4. I was really hoping for a pro version or just a version of that phone that was just like completely specced out with the best of everything, top of the line that Samsung offers, and it just doesn't seem like we're gonna get that. It seems like we're almost gonna be getting another kind of level, at least specs anyway, a level design, and they're going to put more money and what would you call it, in, you know, just improvements into the design of the device more so than anything. Speaking of the Galaxy Z Fold 3, you can pick one up at Amazon right now for $15.99. Really good price for this phone. So if you're thinking about getting one of those, pick one up, $15.99. It's pretty much unbeatable for a fantastic phone. Thanks for watching, guys. Your question of the day is, what do you think about the future of what Samsung's releasing? You know, if you're on Twitter and you see what Ice Universe says, he says that we're gonna see a lot better foldables from a lot of different companies, and Samsung's gonna be left away in the dust. And is that how you feel like Samsung's going with this? A little bit too slow in the development of the specs and just the overall design of the Z Fold 4? Or you think, yeah, they're going at the right pace? Let me know in the comments down below. With that said, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. I'm on deep. Hi Greg, is it good to buy S21 during Black Friday sale, or would it be worth it to wait for the next year for the S22, S21 Fan Edition? Generally, I don't upgrade my phone till 3 or 4 years. You didn't put what you have now, so it's kind of tough for me to say, yeah, you should definitely upgrade. If you do upgrade, I will say, I don't think you're gonna miss out on a ton of things. You're still probably gonna get a lot of the features that come to the S22 Ultra, to the S21 Ultra, except for the integrated S Pen. If you need the integrated S Pen, wait for the S22 Ultra, obviously, but otherwise, if you can get a great deal on the S21 Ultra, take advantage of it. Ari Fleischman, do you think Oslo or the Tuscany chairs for fit and comfort better? I want a console setup, but can't decide between the Oslo or the Tuscany. They're both really, oh, well, I do have the, I can't remember. The Tuscany I do have. Oslo I have the, if I remember correctly, I always forget their model names. I just have the chairs, I don't have the console version. I love the Tuscany. It's amazing. So I would say go with that because I have the actual console version of that. I super love it. I really do. My mom, who's staying with us for a little bit because she's visiting and from Connecticut, she is on that thing consistently all day long, falling asleep, laying on it, comfort. My wife too. I don't watch as much TV as they do, but when I do, that's where I go to sit. I love that chair. So yeah, I would say grab it. Fatima Machaca says, I have a question. When you silent blockers, do we still get the notifications or no? So you won't get notifications that you're getting a call, but it will show up in your voicemail if they leave you a voicemail, and potentially it might show up in your call list when you get a call, potentially. And our last question comes from Timothy Hammock. How do you set notification ringtones as actual songs on the notification ringtones, like texting or just normal notification ringtones on the Samsung devices? I'm not gonna answer that question because it is a little in depth, and I'm working on making a video for you guys for that. So look for me releasing potentially this week or next week for something like that. I'm just trying to work the kinks out of it to make sure it definitely works, because I did one way and it got it to work, but then it doesn't. So I'm working out the kinks for it to see exactly what you need to do to get that done. It used to be a lot easier back in the day with just a single app that would do it, and now they've kind of like, you know, bit down on that process a little bit in the App Store. So it is a couple steps, at least from what I have discovered. So there you guys go. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below with the word question, and I'll answer it in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road. Peace.